welcome my pews. So today, yeah, I can speak English, I really can. To talk about some skincare. I haven't talked about skincare in a while, and it's just because I've been testing out new stuff, and with skincare I really like to put it to the test. Unless it like super breaks me out and then we, you know, film a product regret video. But in case it doesn't break me out, I want to give it some time to work, to see how it's doing. And something I've recently realized has been working really great is my Vichy Normaderm Night Detox from Vichy. I feel like it's supposed to be an end to that sentence that I can't find the natural end to. Anyways, I picked this guy up before I moved, so it's been probably 4 months, maybe 3.5, 4 months since I've been using this. And what I realized is recently when I do my makeup, I'm like, why does it seem like not that I don't have pores, but why does it seem like my pores are so much smaller than they usually are? This guy. So I haven't been feeling like I need to reach for a pore minimizing primer, and that alone I was like, well, if nothing else, this product needs to be talked about because I haven't already want to talk about that for that reason. And I feel like I might even call this like want to get rid of your pores type video. I don't usually do those like weird sort of catchy names because I'm like, I feel like I should tell you what it is, but I'm pretty sure that if I don't name it that, people might overlook this video. So we'll see where I fall in the naming it. But if nothing else, this does an amazing job for sort of shrinking the size of the pores on your face. What this claims to do is a couple different things. So instead of reading you the website, we can all read. I do that sometimes, but it started getting really wordy. So I'm gonna link the website. I'm just gonna link the Boots website down below, but it has a description of what this guy does. And so let's talk about price, then I'll talk about what it does. $14.99 for 40 milliliters on the Boots website, £14.99. In Canada, I think I bought it for around $30, so about equal. Some things don't convert directly. This one almost directly is converted. And so not super cheap for the drugstore, but also not incredibly pricey. Comes, like I said, in this tube right here, and it's sort of, I'm going to show you a little tiny swatch of it. It's like a white, liquidy, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good way. Where do you put it? Right there. So it's like a whitish with a green tinge type of jelly cream. So it's not a cream, but it's not a gel. It's somewhere in between. And I put it on in the evening, obviously night detox, after I've cleaned and toned my face before my night cream, like before my night moisturizer. I put this on days when I'm really, really oily. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but on days I'm really, really oily, I've tried skipping moisturizer on top of it. The problem, especially in winter though, is that this does dry you out a decent bit. So even if you are oily, I wouldn't suggest using it without moisturizer on top. Your skin really needs that added layer of a moisturizer, even if it's a lightweight one. Both to make sure this doesn't dry you out too much, and actually, like I've read, so don't quote me on this as being a perfect science, but I felt it on my skin. On days when I'm trying to treat blemishes, if I layer and add a layer of moisturizer on top, it sort of just locks everything in and lets the treatments work as treatments. And so, yeah, my word of caution is don't try to use it on its own without a moisturizer. It's going to dry you out too much. What it claims to do is you're supposed to use it overnight so that by the time you wake up in the morning, your blemishes have gone down, your pores have sort of shrunk, skin tone has been evened, and there's one more claim. Oh, and it's controlled your excess oiliness. And so what I will say is evening out skin tone is something hard and takes a lot of time. So I don't know if this necessarily has evened out my skin tone. What I can tell you for sure is that my pores do seem a lot smaller. I would bring you in and show you, but between the lights and you're just not going to see the real effect of it. Looks a lot more blurred with the lights than it does in real life. But I can promise you that without the lights and without the makeup, my pores are a lot more blurred and smaller, not blurred, but smaller than they usually are. It really takes like a 10-time magnification for me to start seeing them. And so for that alone, I think this product is amazing. The other thing, I have not needed to reach for blotting pads since I started using this guy, which is phenomenal. I bought like really expensive Shiseido blotting pads and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with you now? I'm not complaining because not being an oily mess is not a bad thing, but it really does help control that excess sebum for me, so I don't feel as slick throughout the day. Now, do I think that it gets rid of my blemishes or it helps them go down? It doesn't make them worse, but I will say that I do prefer other spot treatments for my blemishes. I don't find that this does an amazing job to get rid of blemishes. If I can find that it sort of gets 2 of the 4 major claims done with my skin in a 3-month period, for me, I'm more than happy. Again, it's not super cheap, but skincare can get pricey. So if at a $30 or £15 sort of price point I can get those kinds of results, I am a happy camper. So I did want to just jump on quickly and talk to you guys about this. If you suffer from sort of oiliness, if your skin has been doing that, or you want to sort of try to combat some of those larger pores, you could use it as a like a specified spot kind of treatment, right? Like you could target the areas with your pores. If you don't have a lot of oiliness but you want to target your pores, you could use it just in those areas too. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here quickly and talk to you guys about that guide. Let me know if you've tried it out. Let me know what other great skincare has been rocking your world this winter. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you about this guide. Questions, comments, all that kind of good stuff, please leave those down below. My first point of positivity is a great cover of the song Heartless. Kanye sings it, Mr. Kanye West. It's a cover by the band The Fray, and I will link it down below, but it's just such a cool, groovy, I've just been in that mood where it's like I don't want to be sad, but I want to listen to sad music to stay, I don't know, do you guys ever get those moods where it's like it pumps me up to listen to sort of like the song Boston by Augustina, like just angsty music. Anyways, Heartless is sort of a really in between angsty and pump up. I will leave the cover down below, but it's something that's really been making me very happy. My second point of positivity is sleeping in. I probably say this, I'm going to say this way too often this week, but I've been just so thankful for sleeping in, and that goes in hand in hand. My third point of positivity, which is break from school. I get a couple weeks to just breathe and sleep in and get caught up on all the stuff that I need to get caught up on, and so I felt the cough coming on. It's not coming on anymore, but yeah, I'm really excited for that, and yeah, it's just a fun time of year to sort of just take it easy, and yeah, I'm excited for that. I think I say take it easy and then I took a pause because for a lot of people this is a time when there's a lot of gift giving and a lot of traveling to see family and whatnot. I don't personally celebrate Christmas, so I don't do a lot of the legwork that goes into making this time of year pretty hectic. I just really appreciate this time of year and really love this time of year because it makes me reflect on things I'm thankful for and celebrate really the amazing things and blessings over the past year, and you know, look at all the gorgeous twinkly lights and celebrate with all my friends that do celebrate this holiday. And so for me, I really like this time of year to just sort of take a beat and enjoy everything and just feel very grateful. So I will probably say this a lot over the coming weeks, but I want to wish you guys a very happy holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Hopefully you're able to take some time off this month and just really enjoy and yeah, and just feel that love. I want to send you extra love today. Wish you guys a phenomenal day, whatever it is that you're up to. And as always, I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.